Good morning. Today is July 1st of our 2023 challenge. If you have been with me since January 1st, and if you've been able to do some activity every single day like I've been doing, then you have been active for 6 months as of yesterday's workout. So good job, congratulations, and I'm proud of you. If you weren't able to do every single day, every month, but maybe you've done 1 or 2 months where you were able to do some activity every day, good job. I'm proud of you because you're working towards becoming healthier every day. You're doing something for you. And it becomes somewhat easier to find that time every day to be active, to do some kind of activity. You don't have to do an hour. You can, I'm usually less than an hour is what it takes me to do the actual exercise for this challenge. A lot of times it's anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, sometimes 15 when I'm doing the yoga. Some of those have gotten to be like 15 minutes long, but most of the time it's between 5 and 10 minutes. And then I'll spend time running. I do a mile or two every day, so that's 10 to 20 minutes, and then I will often do a power walk for about 2 miles. And so again, that is 20 to 25 minutes for my power walk, so that is less than an hour. If all you do is what I do on video, that is still going to be giving you 5 to 10 minutes. Maybe you want to do that a couple times a day to get the 15 minutes, because 15 to 20 minutes is a great goal for doing some exercise every day. And you can gradually expand that 5 minutes to, hey, let's do 7.5 minutes, and then I only have to do it twice a day to get my 15 minutes in. Now let's see if I can get 10 minutes in, and then that's 20 minutes if I do it twice. Then we can work on expanding that 10 minutes to 15 and only doing it once a day, and you got 15 to 20 minutes all at one time, getting that heart rate up. Awesome job. And for those of you maybe who just have not been able to be consistent, you'll do something here or there, you'll try it, I'm still proud of you because you know what you need to do, and maybe you're not able to quite do it yet, and that's where the baby steps that I was just talking about with trying 5 minutes, and then maybe trying to do that 5 minutes a couple of times a day to get in your time. If you can do that, it will become easier for you, and before you know it, you will be working out every day for a month, and you will be proud of yourself for the changes that you start to see. So I just wanted to encourage you with that. Keep going. I'm proud of you. So this starts month number 7 now of our 2023 challenge, and we have 2 challenges this month. Again, you only have to choose one, but if you want to do both, that's great because that may help you get in more time, because the one challenge is not going to take very long at all, especially in the beginning of the month. By the end of the month, it might be a couple of minutes, but again, the other challenge is a walk challenge, to walk 2 miles every day. You don't have to walk it all at one shot if you can't walk that far. Do a mile twice a day. Get in your steps. And you could work on, if you can't do 2 miles at one time, work towards. Let's try to throughout the month, go a little farther each day until I can do my 2 miles all at one time. If you can easily do 2 miles, then maybe you want to try picking up your pace and getting a little faster. Maybe even throw in some running, because, I'm a runner, so I have to encourage people to try it. It's fun. But yeah, just throw in a little bit of running here and there. Maybe by the end of the month, you'll be able to run the 2 miles instead of walking. Or maybe you'll just be faster at completing those 2 miles. Or maybe you'll just be able to walk 2 miles. Whatever your challenge that you can create from do 2 miles. You make this your challenge, but 2 miles a day walking is our first goal, And the second is we're doing a wall sit all month long, so the time will increase. I have a beginning goal, an intermediate goal, and an expert goal. I have never considered myself an expert, you know that. I have not done many wall sits. So my goal will be to achieve the intermediate level time, but I will probably keep going to see how close I can get to the expert level. Because, hey, if you don't try, you won't know. So that will be increasing every day. I think there is 2 or 3, I think there might be 3 rest days. I think we do 6 days worth of wall sits, and then they throw in a rest day. And then I saw at the end they did not put in the rest day at the end of the month, so we just got to push through once we get there. But yeah, I will do a yoga session on the rest days from the wall sits. So our goals for the wall sit: if you are a beginner, you aren't active at all, maybe you've never done a wall sit, which many of us have not, but if you are not active at all, you probably want to start with the beginner, and that's fine. Do not feel sorry about that at all. 10 seconds is how long you want to hold your wall sit. Intermediate, you're going to hold it for 30 seconds. And expert, if you have done wall sits and you're like, oh yeah, I can do this easy. Or if you just want to challenge yourself, like I am going to, see how close I can get and hopefully be able to achieve the expert level, that's 1 minute. So today I'm thinking I should be able to do the 1 minute. I've done a 1 minute wall sit. I have not gone too much beyond that. So that's where it's going to become a little more harder for me. But you never know. I might be able to do the expert level. But I'm going to do, my stopwatch was already going. I'm going to use the stopwatch so that I can be watching the time and be saying, okay, if you were doing beginner, that's your 10 seconds, or, you know, there's your 30 seconds. So it's easier for me to see, and I will also know myself whether, okay, I made it to the intermediate level and I know I can't go any further. I at least know that I hit my goal. So we are going to come back here. So find a wall that is wide enough for you to sit against. You will want your back flat on the wall. You're going to sit down like a big squat. So your upper body will be against the wall. Your knees will be over your ankles, 90 degrees. Start our time. And then yeah, just sit there and don't move. There's your 10 seconds. So if you were a beginner, you already are done. Coming up close to the intermediate. There's our 30 seconds for the intermediate. So I have hit my goal for today. But I'm going to try to see if I can finish it off, because I know I've done the 1 minute. But yeah, you start to feel it in your legs. Just keep holding. You know, if you need to push up against that wall with your back. My hands are usually resting here. Almost there, people. And there's our 1 minute. So I usually will grab a hold of the wall to push myself back up so I don't fall down. But again, that is our 2023 challenge. So again, today, that is not much of time, 10 seconds to a minute was all that you would have had to do for doing that challenge. So now I encourage you, go ahead and get that 2-mile walk in. However you want to do it, whether you go straight for 2 miles or whether you break it up, do a mile in the morning and a mile in the evening, or do a couple of half miles, 4 half-mile walks. However you want to do it, just get in 2 miles. Have a great day, stay active, and I'll see you tomorrow.